Good day, YouTube. It's the 15th of March, 2021. This is a 25cc Craftsman. Incredible. It's a weed whacker. And picked up a couple gas-powered pieces from a friend that gets frustrated quickly when these things don't work, and they just go get new ones. The first item was a John Deere Hedge trimmer. Right here, and it came back to life very easily. It cleaned up like new. So we got a really nice hedge trimmer, and then I thought, well, this one was easy. What about the weed whacker? So let's see what happens. I haven't even pulled the rope on it. I don't know anything about it, so we're looking at it for the first time. And if we have the same luck that we had with the hedge trimmer, this thing could come back to life pretty easily. So let me set you in the stand. I think first thing we'll do is pop the air cleaner off, make sure everything's okay in there, and we're going to change the fuel out real quick. I got some of this canned fuel, which brought that hedge trimmer back to life. Let's see what happens with this thing. Oh, by the way, when he dropped this off, he actually texted me yesterday, and I told him I'd be interested in buying the hedge trimmer. We made a deal on that. He brought this along when he dropped off the hedge trimmer, and I said, yeah, I think I have one just like that. And it has a item right here. See that it says speed start. You can get a 110 volt starter for these, and the last one of these I got, which I do have the same model in hanging up here, that one, I got this speed starter, which is sitting right here. I had it out. Speed start technology, Craftsman. It just engages in there, and you just turn it on and fire it up and go do your stuff. You don't have to pull on it. So we might try it out if it doesn't go right away. So let's get into this thing. Might as well get two of them running today. The downside of these things is there's always a pain in the butt to store them. I guess when you got 4 or 5 of them kicking around, they're really a pain in the butt. Anyway. And they don't sit properly. How do you get this thing off of there? Like that. Okay. It's got a filter in it. Seems oily, seems good. Let's prepare our gas can here. Make sure you can see what the heck is going on around here. This is some 2-cycle fuel. Probably mixed it up oil heavy for one of the Maytag engines or something. We'll dump this fuel in it. To get rid of the excess older, it's not rotten or anything, but older fuel, I need to pour a little bit in the riding mower every time we put gas in it and stuff. Stuff like that. Fuel bulb's got gas in it. It's pliable, that's good. Smells like gas. I have a feeling the gas is probably fine. We're going to dump it anyway. Because we just don't know. And it smells good. This thing will fall at the drop of a hat, so I'm hanging on to it. I've done dropped these before. Alright. That's sturdy. Can't resist wiping this off. the smell of this stuff. It's kind of blue. Probably didn't need to fill it. That's right. 92 octane, 50 to 1. What do you think? Oh yeah. Shoot, it feels like it pumped up. Alright, let's do a pull start on it. Just not be lazy and hook that electric starter up, unless I gotta pull on this thing a bunch of times. Forward frame here. But I'm not above shooting some starter fluid in there if we need to. Alright. Run. Choke. You asked for it. Incredibly easy. Well, these aren't going to be that interesting of a video, are they? Either one. So just run good right off the bat. And by the way, I paid $25 for the hedge trimmer, and he delivered it. Then he brought this along. He goes, I'm going to make you a really good deal on it. I give him the $25 for the hedge trimmer, and other than digging into the other side of my wallet where I don't carry anything smaller than a 50, I said I only have $2 more left, and he took $2 and he gave me this. So I got $2 in it. And it runs fine. Wow. Oh yeah, and he gave me a couple rolls of stringer line. Yeah. Somebody just wanted to get a new one. That's all there was to that. They needed to get rid of it. So the wife didn't see it. I get it. I get it. Oh, it looks like you could put different attachments on it. That's interesting. Well, I guess at this point, I'm just going to show you how dirty it is. Then I'm going to go clean it up. And we'll maybe the video will say something like how to detail your hedge trimmer and your weed whacker. Speed start. I'll be darned. Well, she goes good. We'll be back in a moment. Well, I've run around my lot here and used the weed eater to trim the weeds along the fence and along the shed and stuff. It just works fine. It works absolutely fine. Starts right up. Cleaned up pretty good. I didn't even bother to clean it down there. So, gang, what I'm going to do is I was going to put up 2 videos for these 2 pieces of equipment that I bought today. I think I'll just combine them into one. So, coming up right after this is the Will It Start video for the John Deere hedge trimmer, commercial duty. So guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate the comments. I'll get back to as many as I possibly can. Hit me a thumbs up on the way out the door, and have a great day. We'll catch you on the next video. Good day, YouTube. It is the 15th of March, 2021. We were out here in the solar shed because a couple other projects have showed up to the shop today. A friend of mine sold me this Craftsman weed eater, which is exactly like that Craftsman weed eater. This thing has the port right here for the Accessory electric start. I asked him, do you have the electric starter? He goes, nope. I go, well, I do. So this is the Accessory electric start mechanism for the Craftsman 25cc weed whacker. He made me an exceptional deal on this because when he's done with stuff, he's done with stuff. And I really didn't want that piece because I've got like 3 others, so now I got 4 broken weed eaters. But this is what I did want. The John Deere, see if we can focus, H20D, H20D. And this is a 2-cycle hedge trimmer. So I don't really need a hedge trimmer, I don't think, but it is a John Deere, so I was kind of interested in it. And he texted me yesterday. He goes, "You interested in these 2 items?" And I said, "What do you want for them?" And he said, "What do you want to spend?" And I go, "Not much." And I said, "I guess I'm not really interested in the weed eater. I'm interested in the hedge trimmer because I think it's a very good hedge trimmer." I said, "How about $25 on the hedge trimmer?" He goes, "That's good, I'll deliver it." And he did deliver it, and he brought the weed eater. And I had, without going into the big bill section of my wallet, I had $27 in exact change in my wallet, and he threw the weed whacker in for that, so I got $25 in this and $2 in the weed whacker. What do you say we see if this thing will run? He said it wouldn't start. Who knows? I think sometimes people pull on them 8 or 10 times and call it a career. I don't think there's much wrong with it other than, probably sitting around with old fuel in it. Only thing I've done so far is pushed on the fuel bulb. I didn't even see if the thing turned over, to tell you the honest truth. That's probably not the best thing in the world when you're buying stuff. But let's see what happens. Put you up in a stand. Let's pull the cover off the air cleaner. You always want to make sure the foam hasn't deteriorated and you start sucking old foam fragments into the carburetor, and I don't know if that's what happened, but there's no foam in this. Air cleaner element is missing. Well, there never was one or something. This works around dusty environments. You'd think you'd want one in there. Alright, let's see what the fuel tastes like. Actually smells good. I don't even know what the mix is supposed to be, but keep pushing this till you smell gas, right? I don't think we're getting to that point at all. Alright. This would be a choke. Yep. Got a start-stop switch. Alright, let's pull on it and see what happens. I don't think the bulb is functioning. I don't think we're getting anywhere with it. It's in a room on my bench to do this. We're going straight for the starter fluid. Take the choke off. Wait for it to die. Well, maybe it wasn't too bad a buy for $25. What do you think? Idle. Sounds great. Not even noticing. Let's kill it. Restart. Wow. Interesting make it run video, right? Or will it run video? Take this guard thing off of here. This thing's supposed to cut in both sides and cut in both directions, and it's supposed to be a going machine. Let's fire it back up without the guard on it. Back on. I need a carb adjustment. Alright, let's flip this carburetor over a minute. Let me look this over for a minute, see if I can find an adjustment screw on it. Well, I've looked the carburetor over and I do not see an adjustment screw, which is interesting. Usually there's like a high-speed adjustment, you know, pull the throttle wide open and give her a tweak and off she goes. So let's just try to spray some carb cleaner through it and see if we can open this baby up. Killed it. Killed it again. But it's pulling it in somewhere where it maybe does some good. I don't know. Boogie, 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 boogie. Gas can here that's already got some mixed gas in it, although it's mixed a lot more oil. This is I just looked it up. It's supposed to take 50 to 1. Could do this without spilling. Again, this looks pretty good actually, so. We're just doing it, check it off the list. So I got this can of 50 to 1. Smells good. High performance, ready to use, pre-mixed, 92 octane. That woke it up big time. Wow. Would you buy a hedge trimmer, a John Deere hedge trimmer, like commercial grade, for $25? Yep, every day, twice on Sunday. And all we did is change the fuel. So I think I'm going to clean it up. I think I can make it look like new. Last thing I bought from this same person was a lawn edger, and fixed it up, got it running. I think there's videos of it on my YouTube channel from years ago, and the thing turned out to be like an $800 Honda powered lawn edger, and I sold that thing so fast on Craigslist it'd make your head spin, and I didn't know its value till somebody says, you know, what model is it? So I looked up the model for the guy, told him what it was, and then, you know, decided to look it up on the internet. Looked it up, find out, you know, originally sold new for $800. It was plenty old. It was in fantastic shape. I don't have any use for a lawn edger, but I mean, it'd been nice to have kept that because it was so cool, and it ran perfect. Of course, it was a Honda. So here we go. I got to get online and look for a filter because there's no filter element. And this working in dusty conditions, I'm sure would have one. This thing has a Zerk fitting right here, so we should pump a little grease into the gearbox here. We'll look it over as I'm cleaning it up a little bit. Wow, it's just got... This is just how the big boys roll, I think. You can see the quality. And I don't think this thing has seen much use. I didn't think there'd be much wrong with it just from sitting around. And these folks don't fiddle around. If it doesn't work, they'll go get new one. They live just down the street from the tractor places that sell cool stuff like this. All right, I'm going to clean it up, and I'm going to bring you back and show you what a cleaned up, finished, beautiful John Deere hedge trimmer. I think I'm going to hit it with some simple green, and then kind of hose it off, wipe it down, polish it up, and I'm going to have me a real nice hedge trimmer, $25. Catch you in a little bit. All right, there's the finished product, and it cleaned up so good. I guess sometimes you just win one. What do you think? She's looking good. Oop. Nope, it was on. Choke it. Runs good. That bottle of gas has a smell like race gas. It's pretty cool. It's gonna fall off my chair. All right, guys, we got lucky. Will it run? Yep, it'll run. And it sounds good. My $25 John Deere commercial hedge trimmer. It's a winner. I do need to go in and get a air filter coming for it, because I'm sure it's supposed to have one. Other than that, she's good to go. Guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate the comments. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the thumbs up on the way out. We'll catch you on the next video.